can't unlock it. Alright, guys. Having an issue here. I just bought a new DJI Spark controller combo. The other Spark was giving me some problems, so I took it back. And I only purchased the Spark drone itself with no controller or anything. And I took it back to the Walmart that I purchased it from, and they didn't have any more of those in stock. Hang on a second, guys. Let me do something here. Well, okay. So they didn't have any more of those Sparks where, just the Spark itself. So the only thing they had was a Spark controller combo. Well, they exchanged it for me. Didn't make me pay anything extra or anything like that. So I got a good deal. I was very happy. I got home, set it up. It was working just perfect. Well, I still had the controller to the other Spark, and I wanted to see if that controller was the reason why the other Spark was acting weird. It wasn't. It worked just fine. So I unlinked it from the new Spark, and then linked back the controller that came with the Spark, linked it back up, and flew it a couple times. And now, just out of the blue, no matter what I do, the Wi-Fi on the controller, the Spark RC, will not show up in my Wi-Fi list. Unless after I power everything on and the drone and the controller syncs up and the little green light on the controller turns green, and then the back light starts flashing green, let me know that it's got GPS. It will not show then. But if I cut the controller off, leave the drone on, but cut the controller off, and then cut the controller back on, and let it sync back up, then go back into my settings, then the Wi-Fi's there. It makes absolutely no sense at all. I don't know what's going on. I need some help. I need some input. DJI, help me out here. I mean, I just bought it. It's not even 3 days old. It's just a shame, man. Like, you go buy this expensive piece of camera equipment, and it was working just good, just perfect, and then out of the blue, bam. And my brother, he just passed away. I can't talk about him. I'll start crying right here on live. I just mentioned him, and he just passed away. It's been right at a month now, and he got a Spark because I had a Spark. He's my little baby brother. I get something, he's got to get it. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. That's how families and brothers work. His giving him problems. The Spark did, not really the controller. His flew away on him, and I'm the one that set it up for him, and I set it up the exact same way I set mine up. I followed the directions. I even went through the DJI support team, made sure everything was good, because I didn't want his drone flying away. And then his damn drone flew away, but he was able to find it. It actually landed in some bushes, so it didn't hurt it at all. And the video shows that when it got to where it was at, it didn't just fall from the sky or anything. It just, he didn't have the return to home mode feature on when the battery gets low. He had it set to where if it, goes in that mode, it automatically starts landing. It landed in a thing of bushes. So it didn't hurt the drone at all. But it shouldn't have flown away. We were in a freaking area, no buildings, no houses, no nothing around us when this happened. Um, but anyways, anybody has any kind of input or can tell me what to do. I have reset the controller by holding the button down 9 seconds, the power button. I've even taken. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. But you can take the two little things off on the inside, the where you fold the things out on the controller. Um, I took those off and took that piece out. There's a button inside there. I even held that down and until it done its beeping thing. That didn't reset it. Um, and what kills me is you make this piece of equipment and you can plug the drone up to your computer and go to DJI Assistant and you can factory reset the drone. But yet, if you plug the freaking controller up, it does nothing. It doesn't even show the controller's plugged up. All it does is start charging the freaking controller. I mean, that's just retarded. I mean, pardon my French for using that word, but that's just dumb. Like, why would you do that? It's got firmware too, so why would you not be able to hook the controller up, use the DJI Assistant, and fix any issues or bugs that's going on with the controller? So if any guys can tell me what I can do, because no Walmarts have any more of these in stock, except today there's a Walmart in Belmont that's getting one in stock. So I'm going soon at 7 o'clock today. I'm going at 7 o'clock p.m. I'm going to Walmart and going back here to electronics, and they're going to go see if they can get that drone out of there real quick so we can do an exchange. I really don't want to do an exchange. Well, another thing, even with my other controller paired up to it, I can still fly it and everything because I got the other controller from the old Spark. But even both controllers, sorry guys, I got my medicine in my mouth. It's really nasty. When I use the gimbal, the wheel on the controller, I noticed that the camera, when the camera starts tilting down on the screen, now the camera itself, I've looked at it, the camera's moving smoothly, but on the screen, it's like up and down, like jittery kind of. I thought, okay, it's probably because it's being streamed, so I plugged the OTG cable up. Still didn't change it. Didn't change a thing. So there's obviously something wrong with the drone, the controller. So I've reset the drone to factory reset. I just don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. I don't know if there's any tricks, something that I can get the Wi-Fi to show up on the controller. I can deal with the little bit of a jitteriness, jerkiness of the, because it doesn't show up in the SD card video. If you take the card out of the drone and put it in a computer or something, the footage looks smooth, clean when I tip the gimbal down. So I'm assuming that jitteriness is just because the device that I'm using is an Android phone and an iPad mini. And they both, I just think they're not fast enough to process the gimbal going up and down. So it kind of freezes a little bit, like millisecond freezes as it's moving down, and it just kind of like that. But if you look at the camera's moving nice, smooth, fluent, as it's going up and down. So it's not actually anything wrong with the drone, but I don't know. I need your help, guys. All you DJI pilots out there, all you Spark pilots, please hit me up. Let me know what's going on. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Hope everybody has a blessed day. I hope that everybody remembers that I know life can get bad sometimes, and we just don't know what to do no more. We get to our wits' end, and I hope everybody knows that life could be worse. There's so many men, women, and children out here that are starving, who are homeless, they don't have nowhere to live, don't have any family. I mean, there's kids that are walking the streets in these other countries that it's sad what they have to do to survive. They have to walk through feces every day barefooted. I mean, that's just wrong. Sometimes we question God. Like, if He loves us so much, why would He let them poor people suffer the way they do? But everything has a purpose. Everything has a reason. I'm just saying, I hope everybody has a blessed day. I hope everybody realizes that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're mad at, no matter what you're upset about, it can be worse, a whole lot worse. So be thankful for what you got. I'm thankful for my home, my beautiful wife, my cute little dog. I'm thankful to be alive and breathing. I'm thankful that I have the opportunity to be able to go buy a drone and go to fly. I'm thankful to be able to sit in my home and watch a NASCAR race. And I hope all you guys are the same way. Just have a good day. And if any guys have any kind of input that can help me out, please let me know. Thank you, guys. Peace out. Please hit that like button and please subscribe.